Alright, everyone. Okay, so there's like a lot of responses of like the honey itself. It was like 2,000 views, but I want to give my take on this basically. I just had to like help him out, you know. I had to help the bumblebee out because I couldn't just leave it there, just like leave it alone because I had to, you know. I just had to because it was I had to do it, you know. I just couldn't leave it there. So it goes like this. Whenever you see that video on me like feeding the bee, here's the full story of it. So when I was like doing my job, like taking the bins out, just to my fill out with the new bin bags, I saw the bumblebee on there on the crater itself, and I just said, I had to do something about it. So I went inside, just got a knife, got a honey, then put the honey on the wooden knife, and then put it quite close to the bumblebee. And then the bumblebee just went close to it, just walked towards it, and just started like feeding off the honey itself, just trying to get the nectar out of it. And when I check on it and check on it every single time when I'm like doing my job, I just it's still like checking on the honey. But when I checked on it again, it was like done. It was like done. Like it wasn't like I'm consuming the honey. And then I checked on it again. It was gone. It was like completely gone afterward. And then honestly, it did relieve me so much of like seeing it go away. I don't know if it's like gone. I don't know where it went off to. I tried to like check underneath the crater itself if it's like if it has fallen down, other things. But in the end, I had to help it out because I couldn't just leave it alone, you know. Because if I like left it alone, then that's just sad, you know. We're better than this, you know. We're better than this. We're supposed to like be respectful to each other, but it never leaves me, you know. Like seeing that, it just never leaves me. Just sorry, my throat hurts like really badly. My neck hurts, my back hurts, and even my wrist. It was like hurting a lot, you know. Still, I hurt. I don't know. This is my first time I had my wrist in pain. Yeah, it's in pain like a lot in both wrist locations. But that was the first time doing it. You know, that was the first time like feeding a bumblebee. It was great. It was relieving. It was like relieving to like do that in the first place, and it was not that bad anyway. Like doing the bumblebee, but it was like a packet of like honey from Starbucks. We actually normally serve this kind of honey. We normally use this kind of honey itself. We have these kind of packets of honey we normally serve for our customers, and we give it to them for the cup of coffee, the bread. But we actually give it to them coffee, which is actually like what they normally do. They can actually like, have what like you know. But anyways, that was the first time like me feeding a bee honey. It felt so great doing it. It felt so amazing doing it. And I heard from other people out there in the comments that you shouldn't be like feeding like a bumblebee with like sugar and water. Yeah, I agree. It's not gonna be like good for the bumblebee anyway. They need like the real stuff. You need the real stuff. I'm glad that's. I'm glad that worked out well for it. You know, I didn't know that this is gonna work. You know, this is actually at the end of the packet of honey, but I didn't know this was gonna work. It worked anyway, you know. It worked. Like feeding the bee honey. It felt great doing it, but it worked, you know. It worked. But anyways, that was amazing, you know. And that was amazing, like helping the bee out.